that works.
They have
Right.
they have
That's
their
the
own
same
universes.
thing. That's the
So
same thing.
you tell me they set up in a workshop and they're sitting there.
No,
like,
Nick, they have their own
no.
universes. They reside in different universes.
All right. You know how, for example, all right. You know how Rayquaza's a peacemaker?
Mm-hmm.
Like, he just flies around indefinitely, and then when shit hits the fan, he just comes down, fuck shit up, and then goes back up. If you take him from his job, do you know how many Deoxys will be running around anally probing people, bruh? You can't just do that. You wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know.
You wouldn't
know.
It's like, all right, just go do your like throw him out the Pokeball and just like, yo, go do your thing, and then come back before dinner time. Like the fuck.
That's not how Pokemon works.
What if Deoxys attacks during dinner time? You just killed everyone.
Shit.
Yo, this is why you can't trust Nicholas, bro.
This is why Nicholas should not be trusted with anything.
Wait,
Nicholas the type of dude to be like,
no. Listen. Kron, I'm gonna explain to you why you're wrong when you said Deoxys and Dialga can't be in the same time, because they definitely can. Because if you saw the Arceus movie, they were both there. They were both there fighting Arceus along with Giratina. What are you talking about?
All right, you're definitely gonna pronounce Giratina.
You're gonna fix yourself, and you're gonna fix yourself right now.
You're gonna pronounce Giratina as Giratina, or we can't be friends. You understand me?
I don't even know what that was.
Hold on. Giratina, you uncultured swine.
He's talking about what's his name?
Movie.
What's that dude? Tobias?
What with the Darkrai and Latios?
Yeah, the dude Latios and Darkrai.
That just demolished Ash. That
Yo,
was hilarious.
that's how they were like, son, Ash cannot win. How do you make him lose? Ayo, son, just throw legends at him. He's like, bro, but notably throw legends at him. He must not win.
He's like, he can't win right now. He must take an L. It's like, again? He's like, yeah, we need another region for him to go to. It's like, but bro.
Oh my god, how did you die?
Yo, why has that guy not shown up again? How has no one asked him questions? How is he not arrested? Like, I don't understand this.
Why is catching legendary such like a problem?
Because you're fucking with the natural flow of things.
They're not.
Yes, look, if Pokemon was real, the first thing that will be outlawed would be catching legends, bro.
Facts.
That's the first thing. Because, like, you already know, in the real world now, people can't use guns. Some people can't even use cars, okay? Pokeballs are privileges, not a right, okay?
Facts.
If you can't use them, get them taken.
Explain to me why catching a legendary.
Because they're supposed to be one.
Yeah,
they're supposed to be one of each. But
Okay.
because Pokemon doesn't care, there's multiple of some of them. I don't care if you caught multiples, but if there's one, you don't catch the one.
Like, for instance, there's
How does it mess with
multiple Lugias? There's supposedly multiple Lugias. I know that for a fact.
I'm talking about that. I'm talking about the one. How does catching the one disrupt the flow of nature?
Because it's doing.
Because it's supposed to be in nature. Are you slow?
Why can't it do its job?
Mercy.
Because if you have it sweeping gyms, it's not doing its job.
God, stop being lame.
Yeah.
Nicholas, Nicholas is trolling, yo.
Bad thing.
Okay, so
Mercy.
I just want to make something known.
You are
real quick.
a healer. You are supposed to stick with us.
I know you guys have been watching me like run around like a chicken with my head cut off, and I just figured out the one place I'm supposed to go where the guy said I'm supposed to find his daughter or whatever.
And your aim is actually trash.
The guy literally just said the daughter didn't come this way. So where am I supposed to be going?
As I was saying, why can't you own Pokemon and still make it
Nick,
do its job?
That's like saying I'm gonna capture God and have God sit beside me.
What limit? How does a Pokemon limit the what?
Nick,
okay, look. Let me explain this to you.
The explanation that says you can't catch legendary.
Look. Yes, dude. It depends on how you're looking at it.
When I actually kill.
Yo, this man Jay. But look, let me explain this to you. The games in reality are separate. In the games, you can do whatever the hell you want, okay? That's why they're games. In reality, why do you think Ash has not tried catching any of the legendaries? Because it would fuck shit up. Alright, now think about it.
How do you know that?
Alright, Latios, alright. Remember how Tobias had Latios and Darkrai, right? They don't even have jobs. They don't have jobs in the Pokemon universe. Latios and Latias were chilling. Have you seen Pokemon Heroes? They were just chilling in what's that? It starts with V. That the place with the canoes and everything.
It doesn't matter.
Yes,
It doesn't matter.
they don't have jobs. Yes, it does. Because look,
Yeah. Okay.
in that regard, they're practically normal Pokemon. All Darkrai did was fly around and eating people's dreams. He's practically a black drowsy. And then Latios and Latias, they just chill. So like, there's a reason why. Okay, you can get those and get away with it, but you can't run around catching the deities that literally control existence itself. Because just because you don't see them doing their job doesn't mean they're not doing their job.
Facts.
Just because at one point Palkia comes out and Dialga comes out and they fight each other, don't mean that before that they weren't doing their jobs. Because if they weren't doing their jobs, why are they created and associated with those jobs?
Yo, just read the chat. No, just read the chat. What Shane just said, please. That's the perfect example right there.
Beautiful. Okay, now Nick, if I caught in the useless ass Regigigas, there wouldn't be anyone to move the continents, whatever the hell he does. But actually, he did that before.
You can catch. All right, let me explain to you why you should be able to catch them without disrupting the flow of nature. You can catch a mon and then still separate yourself from that mon. You don't have to.
Then why catch the fucking mon for?
Yeah, I was gonna say it kind of defeats the purpose.
Like, you can call it back, but there's no limit.
You can't call it, Nick. If it's not with you, you can't call it. You can't just be like, ugh, mental powers go. Giratina, I summon you.
You can make it return to its Pokeball.
No, it has to be a
from
distance.
all the way across the world.
It has to be a certain distance.
What?
Where was it stated to ever be a fact?
Because, alright, Nick, when someone throws out a Pokeball, there's a set distance where the Pokemon comes from the ball.
There's been multiple times where people and Pokemon haven't, and even alright, let's say you can't return a Pokemon to a Pokeball over a certain distance. The Pokemon itself can still being yours and still be able to return to you. Like in Diamond and Pearl, the first few episodes of Diamond and Pearl, Ash and Pikachu were separated by a whole forest, and then Dawn tried to catch it, but it still couldn't get caught. So it's technically still yours, no matter where it is, even if it's in a separate universe. It should still apply.
Look, this, alright, you said it should still be able to return to you, right?
Yes.
One, that isn't true, because how many times have people lost their Pokemon and needed the help of other people to find their Pokemon?
Okay, so
if that was the case, then the Pokemon would just know where you are and come to you at any given time.
Okay, but if it's if it's freaking Dialga, it can literally teleport through time to find you.
Son, are you serious? All right, look. First of all, time does not flow that way. All right. That's not even how time works. If you want to argue Palkia can do that, okay, Dialga sure as hell can't do that.
Okay, fine.
That's for damn sure. Alright. Now, first of all, in the reality, you wouldn't be able to catch one of those. They'd fucking kill you, first and foremost.
They really would.
I never said they wouldn't, but I'm just saying you should be able to.
No.
My argument is that it shouldn't disrupt the flow of nature just by catching.
It is going to disrupt the flow of nature.
How?
Their jobs are to be free and to control the things that they're supposed to be doing.
Okay, but just because they're owned doesn't mean that they can't do their jobs. Why can't they do their jobs?
Okay, Nick. I'm gonna go back to the whole point I was just making earlier. Okay, Arceus is considered the god of Pokemon.
Are you kidding me?
Is he not?
So what? Okay.
So that's like literally saying I'm gonna go to God himself, capture him, and bring him back down to Earth.
All right.
Okay.
Shady
Arceus has been on Earth. Arceus has been on Earth on multiple occasions.
But what is he supposed to be doing?
Keeping things in balance. That's what he's supposed to be doing. He's not. It's not. Nick, what you have to realize, it's about morality, right? It's not some shit you should do, because that's something no one should do. That should be common sense. No one should do it.
I'm not saying that people should do it. I'm saying why possible to. Like, you should, like, even though you shouldn't be doing it, you shouldn't even be attempting to, you should.
That people was almost dead.
Something that's possible to do.
Look. All right. Okay, so what you're saying is, you don't care that it's wrong. You just want to be able to.
That's basically what you're saying.
Is that what you're saying?
I'm not saying
Are you
I
saying-
would do
all
it.
right,
I'm not saying
are
I
you-
would.
all right,
but
all
yes,
right,
you should
Nick,
be able to. You should be
Pick-
able to. Yes.
Pick one argument
Yes.
here. Are you
should be-
all right? So you're arguing that you should be allowed to catch it if you want to, or are you arguing what would happen after you catch it? What are we focusing on here?
I'm saying that if you were to catch it, I'm saying like
Okay,
you have the ability to catch it, but
Because you have a master ball, and why not?
would there not be negative effects on?
One,
It would.
the fact of the matter is, all right. Here's an example
How
for
do
you
know
right
the
here.
universe would be altered
Look.
just because you called it a D&D Pokemon.
All right, look at it this way. All right, the 3 legendary dogs, right? Do you think they have a job to do, Nick?
Nope.
Okay,
That's viable
that's
to
where you're.
catch.
That's why you're wrong. One, if you actually look into them, they have so much power within them that they must continue to roam the earth.
They are.
Look it up. Yes, look that up.
That I
That's
honestly didn't know.
within their lore. That's why they're always moving, constantly moving.
That's
So if you were to catch one and put it in your damn house and it explodes and kills your ass, I would be dying. Cause you don't know what you're talking about.
When you catch a Pokemon, it becomes data. It's not in a physical form anymore. So how do you know? Even if
I
you
said
put
keep it in your house, not in the ball. Listen to me, sir. Listen when I speak to you, sir.
Why the hell would I have a legendary dog just sitting in my house? Like, the fuck I'm gonna do? Sit there and pet this shit? Like, the fuck?
That's probably what you would do if you're gonna run around catching Giratinas and shit. That's probably what you're gonna
That's what I
do.
would do.
Like,
You look like Nick,
Dude,
the
it's
guy
a
that
dog.
would catch a legendary
Let's not
Pokemon even
forget
though he's
that.
not
Just because
supposed
it's a
to.
legendary doesn't change the fact that it's a dog. You would pet it. Don't play dumb.
Okay, there's a different thing right there. So, if you say you catch Rayquaza, right?
I just want everyone to note that they gotta
No.
say what you do in my hood.
Oh, you got me confused if
Look.
you think I'm trying to get a snake in my house. No.
Right. Here's something I don't understand, right? What is with people wanting to catch peacemakers? Leave them alone. They're peacemakers. Do you want shit to kill you? I don't know what your problem is. Leave the damn peacemakers alone. They're there to do their job.
House way.
Let the sleeping Let the sleeping lion lie.
Yeah.
Is that what it is? Leave him alone. Because Rayquaza would definitely kill you before you had a chance to throw anything at it.
One
If you
hyper
if you threw a Pokeball at Rayquaza and he broke out, you better believe that he's gonna hit your body with 17 hyper beams because you know he won't stop.
beam. Yeah, he doesn't have a limit. He just hyper beams.
Yo, he's the only Pokemon who doesn't recharge on hyper beam.
I've seen this firsthand from that movie. I was crying. I was like, wait a minute.
That
Hyper beam
entire
doesn't
Deoxys
recharge.
movie,
And he
only
was just
hyper
spraying
beams.
them. Like he so much just looked at Ash, hyper beam.
Y'all better clutch. Oh my god. Y'all better clutch this. If y'all don't,
I'm
turning
high key
off.
upset because I want the story to progress a little bit before I end today's stream on
Whoa,
Rejuvenation.
Shady Arts, what are you referring to here? He said the only purpose for the 3 dogs is to protect the Pokemon they sacrificed their lives for. What are you referring to? Are you talking about the 3 Pokemon that died in the tower?
You mean the
Those
evolutions?
Pokemon became the 3 dogs.
Yeah, technically they
They're
were
not-
the evolutions
Doesn't matter, we got
that
it.
died in a burning tower, if I remember correctly.
Some assumed evolutions.
Yeah.
I've never, over my entire time researching any of that, have I ever read anything about them protecting. The only times I heard about them really protecting is in the movie where they in the Zoroark movie where they showed up because they were sick of Zoroark pretending to be them fucking shit up. So they showed up and beat his ass. Raikou showed up in the episode with Jimmy.
Yeah.
Jimmy and his Typhlosion. Suicune showed up to Ash multiple times, and Entei had his own movie, even though it wasn't really Entei.
Yeah, it was unknown.
Entei wasn't his own episode though. Someone was trying to catch it.
I can't remember who.
Some nerd or Pokemaniac was trying to catch Entei. I remember that much. So I know for a fact that the reason why they roam is because they hold too much power and they can't stay.
Yo,
I know
where
that
are
for
we
a
supposed to be
fact.
going?
Like I said, if there's multiple legendaries, I don't give a damn. Like, there's multiple Heatrans because they're male and female. Hey, bro, you want to catch a Heatran? Go catch a Heatran, bro. Do your thing.
Latios,
If
Latios.
it kills you, it kills you,
Guys,
bro.
guys, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Anyway, let's get back to what we were originally talking about. That Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Alright, so now we know for a fact that it's going to be an alternate
My team
storyline
sucks.
to the
My
original.
team
So,
sucks.
who here believes that people who were once good are now going to be evil?
Hold on, before you. I'll be right back because one, I just can't take the fact that I just been running around this entire time to have some random music go off and it's just someone screaming wait, wait, and I need to put something in the oven real quick. So I'll be right back.
People on Overwatch suck, man. They suck. They are trash. They are garbage. How are you a higher level than me? And I'm pulling more weight than you. How do I have gold limbs?
And another thing,
you're level
the
100.
only time the Master Ball has ever truly worked was in Pokemon games. Because in the anime, this dude used a Master Ball and a Whiscash, he ate the ball and continued. So,
I remember that.
yeah. So, ain't nobody know how strong a Master Ball really is. Because in the anime, anything could happen. Y'all remember Thunder Armor? Let's not talk about it.
Dead.
I'm gonna try this.
You damn well know Swallow should have died.
Because all I want is my freaking anniversary loot box. And y'all are trash for some reason.
No.
Who gave you permission to be trash?
Alright. Alright, how should I explain the dogs now? Alright.
They're big
Now,
and
the thing
fluffy.
about the dogs is that
Except for Suicune. Suicune's
their
big.
power is held within them. Because when they were revived, they had, I'm not saying it's like unlimited power, but they have like a wellspring of power that they can't really get rid of. Because if you look at Raikou travels through thunderclouds. He doesn't run like the other two. Entei, every time he barks, quote unquote, a volcano erupts. So you don't want him running around barking at anything. As for Suicune, I think just keeps traveling north for some reason or another, and then every time it sees like pollution, it clears it by touching the water or whatever. So out of all of them, Suicune is the one that's actually helping, as to where Raikou is just roaming so he doesn't kill everything, and Entei is doing the same thing.
Dude, put up your shield. Why are you useless? Oh my god.
As for the other legends, you have to realize that they play more of a major role, and that's the reason why they can't roam. Because you can't have the, what is it? Creator of land. Is it creator of land or just the embodiment of land? Groudon, whatever. You can't have Groudon walking around. You just can't. Because it's going to be a wrap for anything in front of him. Same for Kyogre. Because they can't control their power even before, no, even when they weakened in normal Ruby and Sapphire, they couldn't control their power. So Primal, you already know they can't control their power. So it's only natural they have to sleep. Lugia has the same problem, where it supposedly flaps its wings and causes storms. That didn't happen in the movie, so we don't know if that's factual or not.
Lugia?
Yeah.
No,
I'm explaining why the dogs, even though they have so much power, they're allowed to roam, and why other mons have to stay dormant. Because the dogs, they have the ability to roam because while they're roaming, they don't really affect anything because of how they choose to roam. As to where you can't have Dialga popping in and out of time and Palkia popping in and out of space, fucking shit up everywhere they go.
But roaming
Like, that
would
just-
make them more dangerous. Well, if you think about it this way, they're
no,
not
it's
supposed to stay still. They're supposed
They're
to
not.
keep moving.
Their power is going to build up. They're supposed to move. And like I keep telling you, how they move doesn't affect anyone. Like I said before, Raikou travels in thunderclouds, so you couldn't tell the difference between a thundercloud and Raikou. Suicune just keeps on sprinting. He never stops unless he stops to drink water one time and keeps on sprinting. He doesn't hurt anyone.
I mean,
and as for
Suicune is
Entei,
meant to purify things, so
exactly. Entei, all I know is that if he barks, he fucks shit up. So I don't know if he just runs and just stays silent for his whole life. But yeah.
Because in the Entei movie, he was using telekinesis to speak.
That was right. That was our unknowns. Those weren't
yeah,
Entei.
that wasn't Entei at all. That was like an illusion of Entei.
Suicune can freeze the ground if he wants to. He doesn't do that just willy-nilly.
Yeah, that's like one of those things where it's like, okay, you really irritated me, kind of things.
Yeah, like I'm about to smack you with this icy wind real quick. You know what I'm saying?
You did not just say that.
Hey, yo, bro, let it go. Like I wasn't even talking about that. Let it go.
It's a crit.
I hate you. I hate the both of you. Yo. All right, before we continue on that real quick, let me do this story real quick. Because I have no clue who's talking. It has question marks and everything. And they're screaming. So it's just like, wait. Veronica? Okay, then there's a Veronica. Turn that music down this instant. Veronica, wait, the beat is about to drop. Oh, something crashed. I've had enough of your insolent bantering and noise pollution. The neighbors are furious. The police have come to this house at least 3 times this week. Jesus Christ. Screw the police.
But you know what else?
Oh.
But another thing is, you can't even really use the Pokemon anime to really justify anything due to the fact that
the entries are the most important.
No. Due to the fact that there's multiple, and that isn't explained. Because in the games, there's only 3. Suicune, Raikou, Entei. Yeah. But in the anime, there's multiple. Because remember how there's normal ones that Ash ran into 2 of them, and then Jimmy ran into 1. And then in the Zoroark movie, there's shiny ones. You can't just go from non-shiny to shiny.
That's a fact.
As far as I know. So you can't even really justify anything.
You put up a field.
Japan just likes to make everything difficult for those who want to make theories.
Yeah. So this is Veronica. Wait, I think Veronica is Venam. I think that's who she is. I said I had enough. No. She kicked her out the house. Bro. Why the sad music for get kicked out? Okay. This game has had enough feels already. Come on now, don't do this to us. No, it looks like I've been fatally wounded. You got kicked out the house. You didn't get fatally wounded. That awful old wrench, she's gone too far this time. Listen, this is the end. I need to ask you a favor of you. A Pecha Berry from the Berry Emporium. I need to taste a Pecha Berry one last time before I go. Please. Wait, I need to actually go there? Are you serious? Man. Back to talking about Pokemon. I need to find a stupid Pecha Berry.
And if you go into the manga, they have all different roles again, yo. It all comes down to how you're looking at it. Because right now I'm looking at how they are in the manga, and like... Wait, what the hell?
You cut out Mad Hard.
Okay, so I know in the anime they're roaming because they're too powerful. In the manga, they're roaming to find Ho-Oh and their companions. And then in the games, they're roaming just to piss you off.
Yeah, because that's without a doubt the most annoying thing. You got me the Pecha Berry? Sure. Thank you. Even though
I see here
it feels like we've been friends for a lifetime, I just met you. But this is the end for me. I can see the light of the horizon. Oh my god. If only I was able to have one last Oran Berry too. Goodbye.
Oh, lit! So their original partners were Kanto gym leaders. Suicune took on Misty.
Huh?
Raikou took on Surge, and Entei took on Blaine. And then they joined forces to confront the Mask of Ice at Indigo Plateau, who had captured Ho-Oh once again. However, the Masked Man overcame them and set off for Elix Forest for his ultimate goal. The legendary beast found a new champion in Crystal and took her to the Elix Forest to join the other Pokédex holders in the battle against Mask of Ice. Raikou was past the gold and Entei past the silver. At the end of the arc, that's because it was in manga. At the end of the arc, the legendary beasts roamed the land again in search for Oh. One of them, Raikou, had found a new companion in Salon Maiden Annabelle by the time of the Emerald chapter. So they're all doing.
There are like 15 different universes when it comes to Pokemon, because there's a manga version, there's the anime version, there's the game version, there's like 3 different game versions for one.
And you can't even consider most of these movies canon, bro, because they keep throwing everything out of whack.
Where like the Hoopa one, that was definitely just for the movie. That was just for the sake of the movie.
I think it was straight up trollololol, bro.
Hoopa.
I need to heal. What are you doing? What are you doing? Give me that orb. Oh
what are you talking about?
What are you talking about, Nick?
You said the Hoopa thing was just for trolls. What are you talking about?
That definitely wasn't canon at all.
The movies don't feel canon.
Take it.
None of them, in my opinion. I can say probably the only one that felt possibly canon, I want to say, is not Mr. MU, the one with Manaphy. That's the only one I could feel was somewhat canon.
You talking about with the pirates and crap?
Yeah.
Ain't that the Pokemon Ranger movie?
Yeah.
Man, get that garbage.
It was probably the most canon out of all of them.
Hell no, the most canon movie.
I was gonna say 2000.
No, the most canon movie is the original movie, bro. My man Mewtwo was flying around, chipping people, you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
and then Mew had to come through, smack him up, you know what I'm saying? Ash died, should have stayed dead, carried on with someone else. But
died.
They need to make my man Ash grow up and have a kid. Pokemon needs the Naruto treatment. We need a Pokemon next generations, bro. And his son needs to be savage. Or it could be a daughter. I don't care. Make him savage, though.
You can leave whenever you want. Seriously, you don't have to just stand there. Just let me die alone. You're not buying this for a second, huh? Why would someone believe that you're gonna die from getting kicked out the house? Like, come on now. All right.
Isn't that the neat? That's that neat girl, ain't it?
So the name's Venam. Remember it. You probably thought it was Veronica because of my mom, but it's Venam. Call me Veronica. You'll need more than an Oranberry to heal your wounds. Okay then. Anyway, it looks like I got kicked out.
How about a citrus berry?
Yeah, but I just read what Shady put. The reason why they can stop is because their power builds up the second they stop. It's just that if they stay in a particular place for too long without moving.
This happens on a weekly
basis. As for Rayquaza, he stays in the ozone because he kind of lives up there.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
And he feeds.
Really
doesn't he like feed off of the ozone as well, or the air up there, or something?
I think
something along those lines.
Oh, he feeds off the meteorites.
Oh yeah, because that's how he mega evolved, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, so either way, he kind of lives up there. It's not like he has to stay up there. He just lives.
Yeah.
And then he sleeps on top of the sky pillar when he feels like it, because until a little boy in a white hat comes to challenge him, he has to beat his ass. Alright, so Necrozma, I wish they gave him more of a story other than giving us his location to go capture him. I mean, I never caught him, because after I beat Sun and Moon, I got tired and I just put the game down forever. But, he didn't interest me.
The lore is going to be explained in this game, I'm pretty sure. That's why
Necrozma didn't interest me at all, really. He was there.
I just honestly wanted to know if he was Ultra Beast or not. That was it.
I heard he's an Ultra Beast killer. I don't know if that's true. I don't know where I heard that. I heard that from a YouTuber. I don't know where they got that from, but
Pokemon Generations was great. Too bad it won't be our main anime. Now, if that was our main anime, I would watch it through and through. You saw
how that red and blue and green looked at each other,
bruh,
and like they slid mad far apart. I was like, how's that even possible?
Yo, they looked at each other. They didn't even like step back or nothing. They just instantly slid. I'm like, bro.
I'm like, son.
I play music too loud, I get kicked out, and then I get some poor sap to buy me free food. So I'm the poor sap that just bought you free food, huh? So that means you're the poor sap this time around. You know what, Venom? I was just teasing you. You don't have to look at me like that. No, I think I can. Hey, why don't you come and hang out with me and my friends? I promise it'll be fun. My friends are more responsible than me, so it won't go bad. We hang out at the abandoned sewers. You can find by going directly south of here. If you don't show up, I'll find you and demand you buy me more food. That's not how it works. And I assure you that I have expensive taste all around. But I need to find the...
Nigga.
I need to find the little girl. The Milia.
This is shit.
See, the thing that's about the Dex entries, though, is that it only gives you a snippet.
It doesn't give you full information.
So you kind of gotta
I don't even consider those
assume some things. Yeah, because a lot of them, they're so iffy. Come on. You might as well stop here, bro. Let her just lie down. She doesn't want to talk to you anymore, bro. Just let her lie down for the next stream, bro. But, yeah, Kron might just sneak up on her. But, what are we talking about again?
The inaccuracy of the decks.
Yeah, the decks, first of all, who the hell really made this thing? Because as far as I'm concerned, OK make a damn thing. Because first of all, if he made it, then he been known all the Pokemon existed. He sent your ass out there to do nothing. And I know Elm received them from Oak, I think. So if Oak really makes these things, why does he bother sending little kids out there to explore the world to just get information on Pokemon he already caught and or seen?
That's a good question.
Son, you're not about to kill me. Get away from me.
Like you realize how it makes no sense.
I'll probably just send you away from your mom so you can smash.
Most likely, but here's the thing though. You want what makes even more sense? What if he really made it, right? And the Pokédex just scans the Pokemon and assumes by educated guesses how the Pokemon acts.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Think on that one. Like, say it scans a Beedrill. It sees a big ass bee and a stinger. It's like Beedrill is aggressive as hell.
Oh,
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it just takes really good educated guesses.
Good.
What happened?
I wouldn't say good.
I mean, you don't know anything else besides what it says. Oh, I hope the Rotom Dex is not returned.
Why did you revive him?
The Rotom Dex was cheeked the entire time. I don't know
That's
why
not
he
good.
existed, yo.
So much. I'd rather just use a Rotom than the actual Rotom Dex. Like,
Yo,
bro,
why
shut
do you
up.
keep pronouncing them
Rotom.
wrong? Why
I
do you keep
hate
doing
you.
that?
I
What is
hate
your problem? Nick, talk to me. I'm
it's
here to
Rotom.
listen.
How's it
you. It's
Rotom?
Rotom.
Rotom!
You're uncultured.
Like Rotor, Rotom.
I'm done.
What? All right. What name basis does
Wait,
Rotom
you
have?
just said rotor. You just said rotor and you say rotom. You can't say rotor and then say rotom when you're emphasizing the T on tom but not on rotor.
What do you mean?
You're not emphasizing the T on rotom. It'd be
Ro-
rotom.
Ro.
Like rotor. Rotom, not rotom. On rotom and not on rotor.
Now I see what you're saying. Okay, but I was more referring to the row part. Row. That's what I was referring to. Not really the tom. Hold on. Let me look up the Rotom Bulbapedia.
Or rotom. Either rotom or
But
rotom.
I don't see how Rotom works because it doesn't
Because
have
it's like router?
what like router. You said like router?
No, you just said, oh my god.
What did you just say? You said like what?
Rotor, like rotor, rotom.
Could have sworn you said router. I was about to slap you.
Either or, it doesn't matter.
Rotom is motor backwards.
Pronunciation of the word, just because it's backwards.
Motor, Rotom.
Guys, come on.
Have to use phonics.
you're right,
You have to
let's
use
go.
phonics. It's phonics.
What
though.
do you
Even if
mean?
If
It's backwards.
But that doesn't mean you just say it, pronounce it backwards. You still have to use it. Bro, come on. It's a word, like it's a word, so you have to pronounce it. You have to pronounce it left to right. Through phonics.
I am.
You have to use phonics, though you're not using phonics. You're just
What are you talking about?
pronouncing it backwards. You're not using like English phonics. That's not how that works.
So
You have to actually use phonics.
What basis would Rotom have? Where have you ever heard someone call that shit Rotom?
Pronouncing it wrong. What the hell?
Are you gonna tell them to pronouncing it wrong? They made the damn Pokemon.
What you talking about? Asians? Come on, like, come on, really?
Are you serious? You're a dickhead. Shut up, son. All right. How to pronounce Rotom?
Yeah, I already looked it up. It's Rotom.
Thank you. Fuck you, Nick.
Let me go with this shit.
Hey,
Rotom is
do it
pronounced
again.
Rotom. Let's go.
Actually, let me heal again, man. Let me heal again.
Oh, my bad for leaving.
You
like
can
that.
pronounce it Rotom or Rotom.
I am so sorry for leaving like that. I had to.
Hell no, Rotom ain't one of them.
Wait, what about
Phonics,
Rotom?
my ass. This man's saying that Rotom or Rotom, he says it's. How do you say it, Nick? Rotom?
What?
He said
I said rotom or rotom.
nah.
No,
Nigga.
no.
No,
Not rotom. Fuck.
When me and Jay caught your ass the first time, it was nothing like that.
Rotom is it rotom or
I
rotom?
looked up multiple
That's what I
YouTube videos. I'm
It's
currently
Rotom.
on
It's
GameFAQs.com right
Rotom.
now.
It's like
I say
guys.
rotom.
Guys,
no.
guys,
It's not even an 8 in there.
Guys.
Why would you even?
Guys,
What?
Yes, Jay.
Christ. I looked up multiple YouTube videos. They all said the same thing. It's Rotom, and then I'm on GameFAQs.com right now, and multiple comments say I pronounce it with the hard T. So yeah,
Rotom.
Let's
go. Be out here.
All right, I am back. I should be back completely now. I don't know what that was about, but I had to just go AFK for a second. Now we get to see why she's on the floor again. And she's doing the same sad sap story. That poor
Come on, Koran.
has done it again. I finally fairly wooed it. I'll ask for it before I pass on, please. Berry, blah, blah, blah. And you taste the succulent sweetness of an orange berry. Do it for me.
Why are you, what are you
Cut the
doing?
crap. It's Ren. He already knew what was up. You tricked me. You tried to trick this on me before. Orange berry. Hurry one last. Honestly, just get up, Veronica. You little...
Guys, why are you
just
leaving the
open the door.
freaking tank?
Yeah, but Shady, that doesn't explain how it knows those mons that it missed. Like, if I was a professor and I gave you an incomplete dex, then it would be just that, an incomplete dex. So if you go out and find mons that I've never found before, how would it know what that mon is? It would have to have prior information or prior knowledge within it that has to be unlocked by seeing that mon. No, we were talking about that the first place. That's how it came to the whole Rotom thing, because it wrote on Pokédex.
I just for like
You got lucky, dude.
Anyway, we were talking about the fact that how much it sucked ass. When it was first announced, when it first announced, I was like, yo, that's so dope, though. It looks funny. It's lit. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be lit. He was annoying. I was like, son, shut up. Shut.
Hey.
Link, hey, listen, Link, listen, hey, listen.
Yeah, that's definitely not for Pokemon. Yo, Ren, hold on, Ren is Sav right here and now. You wanna know why?
Because I'm savage.
He roast. He says, "You're a girl. I thought you were a primate."
Tell him again.
Yo,
let him know.
She went silent. Zora, do you see how this guy treats me? I mean, I'm not a part of this. Zora, so the one Venam was talking about? Oh, good. It's like you two already met. In that case, we can skip the introductions and get on with the show. Precise, though. Shall we? I suppose this works out for all of us then. I heard Professor Jenner is talking to you about beating Amelia in Goldenwood Forest. Yeah, don't waste your time. She's not there. So we spent like 3 hours of this stream looking for a girl that's not even there.
Yeah.
Why was I just added?
The rail net has been down. She's trying to get in the back.
Nicholas.
Located in the sewers.
What are you doing, Nicholas?
Once she flips that switch, everything should be good. You know what? Since we